We're almost done with the tutorial, folks. He says a couple things in the dungeon, but that's about it.
Now we can start exploring the dungeon.
And then we get to actually play the game!
One thing you need to remember is that you can't gate out when you're in a dungeon.
Which I already mentioned.
To gate out and return to the town, you have to go back to the field. The sprite Ocarina will warp you to the surface, but you can't use it during battle.
It's just a random item you can get. I usually carry one for emergencies.
This is the treasure box, but you knew that, right? You should know that there are two types of treasure boxes, normal and booby-trapped. This one's normal. Hit the X button to open it.
X button generally does everything in a dungeon. Even attack.
This one's booby-trapped. Notice a different color? Try to open it as is, and you're screwed.
It explodes.
Just use the fortune wire on it. This item will disarm the trap. See? Now it's safe to open. Press the X button to open it.
If you try to open a booby-trapped chest anyway, not only will it explode, but it'll just... whatever item should be in it, it won't give you. It'll just give you a fortune wire so you don't get exploded next time. And there we have it! Now we can go further into the dungeon and actually do things! Dang!
What the? Did you just see that?
Yeah. Was that thing chasing her?
Yeah, but... something like that on this level?
I don't like him. I don't like Scaife. You guys will see more of him later, and I don't like Scaife. He scares me. Now let's go chase after them and see what happened. We want to save that poor girl. Dang. Oh, we can get a chest out of it. In most dungeons we go through, I'll generally be using a fairy orb to know where the next floor is and beelining through it, just for the sake of not boring you guys to tears clearing out the entire dungeon, as I always do. However, as soon as I get to the exit, I'm just gonna go back and clear out the entire floor.
Better watch out. We're trapped in here.
But I'll clear the entire floor out off-screen, as long as you guys know where the exit is.
In the dungeon, there are rooms with traps everywhere. The only way to get out of a trap like this is by activating all the magic portals in the room.
That's generally how most of the rooms work. If there's a magic portal in the room, I don't think the door is ever open.
All right. Let's charge to that magic portal.
I haven't played in a while, though, so don't quote me on that. Kill! I heard him! And then Orca did 5,000 damage! Orca's so crazy powerful, you are in no danger whatsoever in this dungeon. Hey, another floor. There are multiple floors in dungeons. Some of them are fairly short. This one is a 2-floor dungeon. Some of them, on the other hand, are exceedingly long. There's some 9, 10-floor dungeons later on. Enemies! I missed! I did 9 damage and got 70 experience, and holy crap, Orca killed all 3 of them. Go, Orca! Now, I'm going to clear this entire floor out instead of beelining through it, just because there's really only a couple choice rooms, and it shows you how the game generally works. So, there's that. Ah, crap. Quit hitting me! It stings! Ooh. And I got a healing potion! Good for me. And then onwards to the final room in the dungeon. As soon as you open all the magic portals, you did see that all dungeon portals open, so that kind of tells you when you're right close to the end.
This is the room where the statue is.
That would be the Got statue.
There's only one of them at the dungeon's deepest level, and you can get rare items from it.
I wouldn't call them rare items, but they are generally more powerful and better and more rare items than anything you'll find anywhere else in that dungeon.
That's enough adventure for now. Let's grab the treasure and get back to town, shall we? If we had a Sprite Oak Arena, we could warp out of here. But we don't have one. So we gotta go back the way we just came.
So we get to hoof it back out of here. Steel blades, Grunt Doll, and Yellow Candy. Now if you look at items in the menu, we got Grunt Doll and Yellow Candy. Cannot be used, sell it for money or trade. A lot of the items you'll get from the Got statues will be these, that you just sell for money. We did, though, get Steel Blades, a better weapon for Kite. So let us equip. Now you'll see my attack and accuracy go up. What skills you have, your melee skills, are determined by what weapon you have equipped. So by changing weapons, I no longer know Saber Dance. I do now, though, learn Tiger Claws. Personally, I don't pay too much attention to it. So let's get out of here.
Or was the rumor true?
Take this. Huh? Please take this. There's no time. Please.
What's this?
A great force. The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user. It's coming.
Run! It'll kill you! What the hell? What is this? Something wrong! Nothing works! It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
I don't like Scathe. I don't like him at all. Minor spoilers, I gave away the guy's name. You technically don't learn it until the end of the game, but it's not that important. Actually, it is kind of important. Forget I said his name! Ignore me! We saw Kite did get the book, so that is of mild importance. She as well is of great importance.
What was wrong with Yasuhiko? Why was he upset?
We'll learn more about her later, though. To the matter at hand.
I wanted to ask him, but he wouldn't even pick up the phone. And then, the next day, I found out that Yasuhiko had been hospitalized. I rushed to the hospital, but they wouldn't even let me see him. But I guess it's better this way. I didn't want to see him all week, and he wouldn't want that either. But what the hell happened to him? I have a feeling that the key to it is somewhere in the world.
And thus ends my first recording session. You can go down here to data to save, which I shall. I'll worry about that later. Until next time, everyone.